Alright, thanks again. This is Tony. Now, in this video, we are going to be talking about awareness. So, it's still a continuation of the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, which is this book, by the way. If you want it, you should get a copy. It's a good book. Anyway, so now, awareness. And in the process of building a good habit or throwing away the bad ones, the first thing you should do is somehow you should become aware of that habit itself. Now, for the most part, some of our habits are so subtle. Like, since you've been doing it for a very long time, many times you won't even be conscious. You won't even know that you do it. For example, sometimes you may not know that every time you laugh, you cover your mouth. There are people who do that. Maybe whenever someone is speaking, you're fond of finishing the sentences of that person. Some people have those habits. So there are very many, and it's very hard to notice. Unless someone tells you, sometimes you won't even know. So in this chapter, it's basically about awareness. Now, for you to cure something, you have to know it exists. For example, in order for you to get cured of maybe a disease, somehow you have to first agree that I'm sick, or you go to a doctor, do your test, and then from there you can start the process of recovery. So, in awareness, one of the things you could do is use something we call a habit scoreboard. So, a habit scoreboard is like you list all the things that you do. For example, let's say in the morning, you could list something like, you create a list of things you do in the morning, like, I wake up in the morning, maybe I check my phone, then I brush my teeth, then maybe I go and bathe, then maybe take breakfast. So you list all the things that you do. And then now you are just trying to like shine a light on the habits. So in this stage, there is no judgment. Don't analyze any of the habits that you have listed. Just list them down. You're just being aware of what you do. Or it could be that maybe you can decide to list the things. Let's say you're this guy, maybe you're trying to fix your social issues, like how you react, how you interact with people. So you could list some of the things, including when I'm laughing, I cover my mouth. So after listing that, you have to rate them in the order of effectiveness, not importance. Remember, don't list your habits like, okay, when I wake up, I brush my teeth, I do this, and maybe this is bad, this is good. You don't have to say that. There is no bad habit. All the habits that you do somehow helps you. That's why you actually do it. For example, let's say you're a guy who smokes. You might think smoking is bad, but you know the reason why you smoke is in the short run, it gives you something good. Like when you're feeling cold and you smoke, you feel warm. So that's the benefit. But then in the long run, that's where maybe you fall sick. So what you could list is, for the most part, habits that you do that gives you results in the long run are mostly the good ones. And the habits that you get the results immediately, most of them are bad. For example, smoking is good in the short run. It makes you feel warm. Maybe you get some form of satisfaction. But in the long run, that's where it can cause a disease. So you've now listed your habits. And then, as you go on with your life, there is this situation. There is a policy that has been adopted by the Chinese railway workers, where before a train starts moving, they have to point and speak out loud. For example, the light is green, like you'll see the workers pointing at those lights in the train so that they make sure everything is in check before they start moving. For your case, let me give you an example. Imagine you're trying to lose weight and you know you're not supposed to eat fatty food. And then somehow you are given food that has fats. So one of the things you could do, it's called point and speak up loud. Tell yourself, my name is Tony, I'm about to eat fatty foods. Okay, I'm about to eat this food that has a lot of fats. But I'm not supposed to eat this food because it will make me gain more weight, and I'm trying to lose weight. Just saying that really helps a lot. The moment you say something louder, it gives more impact on whatever you're trying to do. Because as you speak up, this time you're involving your mouth, you're involving your brain and your whole body, that I'm about to perform this bad habit that I'm not supposed to do. So doing that really helps out. So that's it in chapter, this is chapter 4. I think it's chapter 4. Yeah, in chapter 4 of Atomic Habits, it's just awareness. So in this stage, you just need to be aware. Because remember, you cannot fix what you don't know, what you're not conscious of. So you bring in these bad habits to your consciousness, like being aware. Alright, that's it for today. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.